and welcome back to my channel, or should I say my kitchen. I am currently in the middle of cooking dinner tonight, and I thought why not just pick up the camera and start the vlog here and show you what I'm actually making. The dish that I'm making today is a firm favourite in this house. I've mentioned it so many times before, and it's Raina's choice for dinner tonight, and she chose this again. Every time I ask her, she literally chooses the same thing pretty much. So I am cooking some sweet chili chicken with egg fried rice, and today we're going to make some chips on the side too. Not like homemade chips. I'm just going to shove some frozen chips in the air fryer because we've got some on hand, and I'm not going to make a load anyway. It's just going to be like a little something on the side. So I've got my chicken cooking, which I'll show you now. This is the chicken so far. So I have seasoned this with some paprika and garlic granules, and then I've whisked one egg and just tossed it all with the chicken, and then I've just chucked on some plain flour and coated it, and now I am just crisping it up on this beautiful pan that I've got. This is actually an oven proof pan, like a dish, but I always use it for things like this because it's basically big enough for me to cook all of the chicken at once. But how good does this chicken look already? So I'm going to be crisping this up. I'm not cooking it all the way through. At this point I just want a crispy like outside. Then I'll chuck it all into my air fryer oven and I'll just let it cook through. But yeah, I am basically just crisping up the top, which is pretty much done now, almost. So I just end up chucking it on like this one, and it just really crisps up because obviously the heat can circulate. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the chicken straight onto this, and then I'm going to pop this into the air fryer oven. And to be honest, I'm not mad at this dinner. I pretty much love it too. We all do, to be honest. And Hannah has requested some chips with it today as well, so that's what I'll do. I'm making plenty of rice, so I'm making 2 cups of rice. So the rice, I should have some left over, and then I can just make a little something tomorrow for the kids for lunch or whatever, and yeah, they can have the rice then. But I got these tongs. I can't remember where I got them from, and honestly they're rubbish. They literally drop everything. Everything just sort of slips away. I have got some other ones as well, but they are not heat proof. They're only plastic. But anyway, all of my chicken is now in there, and now I'm just going to put this in the air fryer for, I think I'm going to put it on at 190 for about 10-15 minutes, or maybe 185. I don't want them to cook too quickly. I just want them to nicely cook from the inside. Right, I've done 190, 15 minutes for now. Of course, I will just keep checking them. Remove this tray from the heat, and now I need to fry my onions and my peppers for like the mixture, the sauce bit that I'm going to make. For that, I'm just going to use this pot. It's just the perfect pot, and then we're going to add some oil. So get some oil in there, and I've already chopped up 1 pepper that's going in, and then I need to chop an onion as well. Please just try and ignore the mess behind me. The kids have just got home from school, and things have been thrown on the floor, on the sofas, like just all over. Honestly, I clean so much in the morning. Before they go, I clean, and then I go to work, and honestly all day the house is so tidy, and I just know I'm not the only one. Other parents out there probably are the same as me, where the minute they get home everything is just trashed. But honestly, I don't mind. I actually prefer them to just be comfortable and, you know, make a mess if you want to. I'm going to clean it up later anyway, because you don't want to go to bed with like a messy home, because then when you wake up the next day you've got more work for yourself. So I always tend to give it a really good tidy before bed, and then in the morning I can just relax, and then the only job I really have is the dishwasher, just emptying it, which I don't really love that job, but it's got to be done every morning. But anyway guys, I am nattering. How are you guys? What have you been up to? Honestly, nothing here. Everything is as it was last week. that onion is strong, but I've chopped it up and I'm going to add that to the peppers. So one job that we have ticked off the list this week is we painted our utility room, because we've never actually painted it before. It's always just been white, very plain, and we just thought let's give it a little bit of TLC this week, and that's what we did. Last week we painted the kids' bedrooms, which I still haven't shown you. I will show you at some point. But yeah, we painted the utility room, which looks really nice now. So it's a little bit messy still because we need to figure out some storage solutions for this. This is not working so much anymore, so try and ignore that. But we have painted literally all of the walls. That's sort of a neutral colour, and then over here we went with the really dark colour that's in our hallway at the moment, and then that canvas was already there, so we just put it back on there. And yeah, we are looking for a solution to sort this out. We are going to do that at some point. Maybe get a nice basket to hide everything and just have a couple of nice bits out. But yeah, at the moment the cats have their bowls here. This is where they like to eat. And then yeah, I've just got random bits here. We've got, I'm just trying to think. We've just got a nice cozy rug for them, just so that they can chill there if they need to. And yeah, there's not really much else in this space, but I definitely want to sort this out. Even contemplating painting this wood to a different colour to go with the room. But yeah, it is a nice little space, to be honest, and I love having my washer dryer here just to avoid it being in the kitchen or in my way. I just like it here. But yeah, that's how it's looking so far. But I think we did a really good job at painting it. It looks really nice, especially when we just have the little lamp on. At the moment I've got the main light on as well, but if I switch that off it's going to be way too dark. But as you can see, it does have a nice cozy vibe in here. But yeah, that's what we've been up to. And I swear, that room is so small and it still took us pretty much like 4 to 6 hours. And then of course the rest of the day to dry. It just takes so long to paint. Everything needs more than one coat. It's hard to get up at the top, reach areas that are really high up. But we managed to do it. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, that is about it. I'm going to finish cooking dinner. That's my rice that's done, so I need to switch that off. But I'll show you the dinner once it's completely done. Right, dinner is cooked now, so let me show you how it looks. So here we've got the sweet chili chicken. How good, honestly, does that look? It just looks so good every single time. It's delicious. And then over here I've got some plain egg fried rice because the kids don't like peas, they won't have spring onion on it or any of that, so just plain old egg fried rice. And then for chips, I actually only had a few chips in the packet that was already open, so rather than opening a new one, I've actually chucked in some mini hash brown bites because the kids love them, and it's pretty much the same thing, so I've just chucked those in instead. So we've only got the tiniest bit of chips. The girls will probably have about 3 or 4 chips each, and then the rest will be the hash brown bites. I just thought, why not? Because like I say, they do love them, and it's potatoes, it's the same thing. So anyway, let's dish up the kids' dinner. I'm actually just going to do Raina's and not Hannah's because I think Hannah can share with me. Let me ask her actually. Anyway, we've not decided what to do with her, but I think I'm just going to put it in one plate for me and her. But let's just do Raina's first. So right, we've got some rice for Raina, and then we need to add some chicken for her.
Hi guys.
This chicken is honestly so good. I'm just going to put it straight onto the rice. And she's pretty hungry, so I'm going to give her a good amount. And then she likes it spicy, so I'm going to add some chili flakes on hers. Yes, she's having chili flakes on hers. Just like that. And then let me get her some potatoes, well, chips and hash browns. Right, so she's got some potatoes and hash browns there. And now, do not judge me because she's my daughter and she loves Nando's just like I do. So she's going to have a little bit on top, and that is her dinner tonight. How yummy does that look? Let me turn the camera around. Here we go. This is her dinner. Look at that. It looks so, so good, and this should really fill her up. It's such a filling meal. So yeah, I'm going to go and give this to Raina. Now let's dish up mine and Hannah's. So we're going to share out of this plate. And I'm not going to put the chicken over the rice because we're sharing. She likes to pick out chicken on its own, so I'm going to put the chicken on the side. I'm also going to have some Nando's, which I'll have to put on the side as well. So that is my chicken. And we've got the mini hash browns to share, and then I'm just going to pop my Nando's here. And that is mine and Hannah's. And my husband's not home yet. He's still at work, so I'm just going to cover this and he can eat shortly when he gets home. So hopefully it should stay nice and warm. If not, we can always heat it up for him when he gets back. And yeah, that is dinner tonight. So I'm going to go ahead and eat this, feed Hannah, and yeah, that's dinner. It's really nice. If you've not tried this recipe, then you have to. Honestly, it's so good. And this chicken, you just cannot beat it. It's just so, so good. So try this out if you haven't already. Right, time to eat. Right, I'm in Raina's room and I thought I'd show you the paint because I never got around to showing you guys last week. But I don't know if you can remember the last time that you ever saw a clip of the girls' room. The wall was sort of a deep pink kind of tone. I really can't describe the colour. But since we painted it with the lighter pink, you know, the lick paint that I showed you, it's honestly brightened up her room so much and it looks a little bit bigger. So let me just show you what it looks like now. So this is her room at the moment. So we ended up painting, these walls are just what they were before. So it's a really nice neutral colour. And this is the wall that we ended up painting, and across the back there. And you can't see it as much now because it's a lot later in the day and it's quite dark, but the colour is a really nice like pale baby pink colour. If I show you Hannah's room, hers is actually really dark at the moment because she's just got like a little nightlight there, but this is hers. This wall was really dark and so was this one. She did have a wall sticker there, which we removed, but this is how it looks at the moment. We are going to get her a big girl bed soon, but she fits in this one fine for now, so this is okay for now. However, I actually have some little lights for them that I need to put up in their rooms. So I'm just propped up next to Raina's lamp at the moment, and I got them both these cute little night lights that they can put. Raina can have on one of her bedside tables, and Hannah doesn't have a bedside table as of yet. For now, she can use this either on the floor or on the windowsill, I will decide. But I wanted to show you guys them because I haven't installed them yet. I haven't set them up. And I got these from a site which is called Cali.com. I will link it in the description if you want to check it out. But this is the wooden base that you get along with the USB charger. And then the best thing about these, now they have so many designs on their website, so many different ones, and you can get them completely personalized. So these are the ones that I went for. This is Raina's and it has her name. So it's completely personalized. And then of course I got Hannah. They are slightly different, as in the unicorn is slightly different. However, they are both personalized with their names. And I just think they are the cutest little things ever. So when, you know, these light up at night, they'll look really, really nice. And it's just enough light. It's not too bright at the moment. Raina doesn't use this lamp at night. She uses like a little wall light, which is a red colour. So that just lights up. Hannah has the one she's using at the moment. But I thought they could start using these. So I'm just going to set up Raina's first. And then I'll be able to show you what it looks like. Raina has had something similar to this a few years ago now, and she absolutely loved it. I think she broke it in the end, but yeah, these seem really sturdy, really solid, and like I said, there's so many designs that you can choose from, and you can personalize them with names. And I just thought these were the cutest little things ever. So let me get this one set up. I think I'm going to put it on the other side because that's the side that she normally has a little light on. And then I'll show you what it looks like. So I have just set up Raina's and this is how it looks. It's honestly gorgeous. And I feel like it's just a perfect amount of light on her bedside table. during the night. She does not like to sleep in the dark. And yeah, I think it's just the most perfect amount of light. It is just reflecting up there, but it is such a cute little light, and I think she's going to absolutely love it. I just love the way it looks. And of course she's got all of her girly bits there. She's got a little eye mask and a headband. She's a real girl's girl. So yeah, I think she'll be really happy with that. And now I'm going to do the same for Hannah's. However, I don't know if I've got another plug socket that takes like a USB. I do have one in my room, but I charge my phone with that. So let me just go and see if I can find a spare one. Right, I am so lucky I found one. You do not want to mess with Hannah and upset her. I managed to find one in my room. So I'm going to set hers up in her room. How gorgeous is that tree behind me? We are going to do up her room a little bit more. She needs a lot of accessories in here, but bit by bit, because we don't know what we want yet, so we don't want to rush that. But anyway, let me get Hannah's in. I need to find a space for it because she doesn't have a bedside table. So this one, I don't know how it's going to go, but let me see. I've set Hannah's up on the floor because it literally can't go anywhere else. It will not reach at the moment unless I get an extension lead, but I don't really want a wire going up there. But yeah, hers, I think I'll just leave it here for now. Again, absolutely gorgeous, such a cute little light. And it's reflecting up the wall, which I think she will really love. So I think I'm just going to leave it here for now until we get her a little... Basically, we need to sort out this room. We need to figure it out and then get her a bedside table so that she can have this on there. It just makes more sense rather than it being on the floor. But I think I'll... yeah, just leave it for now for the sake of her having the light, because Raina's got one and she's just going to be, yeah, that's perfectly fine, to be honest. The light is fine. That's plenty of light for her. Also, I got her bedding from TikTok shop, and it's the cutest little mermaid bedding, and it is double-sided, so the inside is like this, and it's just so nice. And yeah, this is her gorgeous little bed. It's such a cute little bed. It is so low to the ground, and to be honest, because she's been in this for so long now, I'm actually scared of her sleeping on a higher bed because I just feel like she's going to fall off. She probably won't. But yeah, she definitely needs a big girl bed now, because I feel like this is just so low to the ground, and it's long enough. She definitely doesn't fit that yet, but yeah, she's definitely going to get an upgrade at some point. But we've set up the lamps and they are looking good. Of course, we have a cat on the bed because that's all they do. Hi, Kiki. Hi. Was she sleeping? She does not want me to bug her. But yes, she's been sleeping here, and Fiji is literally on my bed. So I'm happy with them for now, and like I say, I'll link them down below. They are from a company called Cali.com. They have some lovely little gift ideas and things like that, and just cute things like these little lamps, which I feel your kids will love. So yeah, you can check them out if you want to. I'm really happy with them, and I know the girls are going to absolutely love them. And yeah, it's pretty late in the evening now. I'm actually going to do my skincare routine, and then I am going to head to bed because I'm absolutely shattered. Also guys, speaking of skincare, honestly, my skin is definitely on the mend and I could not be happier. It's definitely improving, and I managed to get my second daily doser. So my other one finished literally 2 or 3 days ago, and a couple of days before it ended, I went onto the Skin of Me website, and the first time around they just sent me lots of products out to test. They were all for sensitive skin, but this time around I actually went ahead and I did the quiz on their website just to show them pictures of my skin and what I was sort of having issues with, and then I also explained what I want to achieve and things like that. And I did send them pictures, and one of the pharmacists actually reached out to me, gave me a full breakdown of what she thinks after seeing my pictures, and she has prescribed me with what she thinks will help me. And honestly guys, I
honestly think it's working. I really do, and it's making me so much happier. I don't know if you can see, my makeup has worn off a little bit on my face now, but my problem areas have really like, they're significantly better. I feel it, I can see it, the texture is going away, and yeah, that's what I love, that this is fully personalised for me. It's got ingredients in there that the pharmacist thinks that's going to work for me. She has told me to test this out with these ingredients for a few weeks, reach out if I don't see any sort of improvement, and then she can tweak the ingredients a little bit. But I'm going to be trying this. I think it should work, hopefully, because the ingredients in this one are for things like acne and spots, which I think I had. And I'm just using this every night. So at the moment, my skincare is super minimal. So what I've been doing is at night, I cleanse my face, I wash it, and then I go in with this. I use some of this treatment, and then 10 minutes later, I use the Skin and Me moisturizer. That's it. And then in the morning, I wash my face, and then I use my Elemis, the pads. I just use one of them all over my face. Then I go in with the Skin and Me serum, the vitamin C serum, and then I just moisturize with an SPF before I apply any makeup. So I have really sort of, yeah, I've got it right. I think the skincare is really down to a T now. I'm sticking to it. I'm not introducing any new products or anything like that, but I am really excited to try this. I'm hoping to stick to this now. And yeah, I've sort of got it on a subscription where I'm going to get one of these posted out to me every single month, so I do not run out, and I'm just going to go ahead and really test out these products. But I've got high hopes. Honestly, I'm feeling so much more positive. I'm sure you can tell as well, like from my last few videos, I was feeling really down. It was really affecting me, but I'm feeling so much better. So again, I will link my Skin and Me code down below in the description box if you want to check it out, if you want to get yourself some to try, just test it out, then just use my code and get yourself some. And yeah, I'll just continue to keep you updated on this. If for any reason I do end up breaking out, because this is a new one with different ingredients, I could still purge. So that's yet to come, but I hope I don't, honestly, because I'm enjoying like not having too much going on my face, because there's nothing worse than having skin and it's irritating you, and it just makes you feel really crappy. And I think I've felt so crap for so long that I don't want to do that anymore. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm going to go and do my nighttime skincare routine now. I'm going to get in my PJs and I'm going to have an early night because I am so tired. Honestly, I'm absolutely shattered. Tired isn't the word. I am drained. Last night, Raina was feeling sick. She wasn't feeling good at all, so I ended up lying in bed with her, and I told her that I'd wait for her to fall asleep and then I might leave. And guess what? I fell asleep first. She watched me fall asleep, and she told me this morning that she was looking over at me and Mummy was fast asleep basically. I literally knocked out, I don't know, I can't remember the last thing I said to her. I literally got in bed. Actually, the last thing I said is, I'm gonna wait until she falls asleep. And no, it was the other way around. She saw me fall asleep. But I did get up at 12 or 12:15 a.m. and then I got back in my own bed because there's nowhere like my own bed. I love my own bed. But yeah, anyway, I will catch you guys later, probably tomorrow now. Tomorrow I've actually got some fun bits for me and the girls to do because, you know, just little activities, trying to keep them off the screens a little bit. We are trying to reduce screen time, so I need to keep them busy in the meantime. But guys, I need to stop rambling, I need to go, and I'll keep you posted. I'm just on my lunch break from work and I've just had a really exciting delivery and I thought I'd quickly share it with you. So I've just had this delivered through the post. So this is, I'm just looking at the back because it tells you how to actually pronounce the name. It's pronounced Champo, and basically this is their serum. It's a growth serum and it's clinically proven to deliver thicker, fuller, stronger hair in just 12 weeks. And let me show you what it looks like. And they have very kindly sent me this. And look, they've sent me 3 bottles of the serum. So they've got me sorted for 3 months to try this out. I'm honestly so excited. So let me have a look here. So your scalp feels nourished and primed for healthy growth, which is what I want because I want long hair. I'm sick of having shorter hair. So that's something I'm really looking forward to trying. And then you have less shedding and stronger strands, which I definitely need, guys. Look at the state of my hair at the moment. And yeah, it's supposed to give you thicker, fuller hair with visible growth, and it just tells you how you can use it. So it's got the 3 simple steps. And yeah, I'm so excited to try this. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start using this every single night. So let me just give you a close-up of the bottle. That's how it looks. What a gorgeous little bottle. And they sent me 3 bottles. That's 3 months worth of this. So I think I'm going to start trying this out as of today. I just love the box. How gorgeous is their box? I'm going to start using it tonight. And I guess we'll just come back after 3 months and see if it has made any difference to my hair. And I've got to say, I'm really excited. Also, over on this side, I can see that it's been featured in Vogue, Marie Claire and Elle as well, which is just absolutely amazing. So thank you so much for sending this out to me. I'm definitely going to start trying this. You guys know I said it in my previous videos as well that I want longer hair now. You know, I had a phase where I wanted shorter hair. I had it cut. It has grown since then, but it's just not growing fast enough, I guess. And I feel like the thickness has kind of gone down a little bit. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Let's give my hair a revamp. I'm going to try this out, but yeah, thank you so much. They've also sent me they've given me a discount code to share with you guys, so I will pop that in the description box below if you want to go ahead and check it out and get yourself some. But I will keep you updated when I finish my 3 months of this and see if it's actually made any difference. So that's exciting, but I need to get back to work now. So I think I'm going to close off this video here. I literally have just work for the rest of the day, and then the kids will be home, and then you know how that goes. I'm just going to be cooking, cleaning, and yeah, just the normal chores that I have. But guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all really soon in my next one. Bye!